Hey Team Dyess, it's me, Victoria Hernandez, and we are back for your next episode, which is episode 5 of Take2sday. First, we want to thank everyone who came out to trivia night last Thursday. We hope you guys had a great time hanging out with our Hanger Center team, and also for all of our patrons who have been going to Thunder Alley at the Dyess Lanes Bowling Center. If you didn't know, Thunder Alley is every Saturday from 5 to 9, and it is $15, and that includes shoes and games. Month of the Military Child continues this Friday with the Month of the Military Child Ball taking place at the Hanger Center from 6 to 8:30 p.m. So be sure to get your kids in their best dressed outfits and have a good time. There will be food provided, of course, while supplies last, and enjoy a good time dancing the night away. We hope to see you guys out there, and thank you again for supporting all of our Month of the Military Child events. The other event happening on Friday night is Operation Megaphone with the Youth Center. This is a teen tween aged event, so be sure to reach out to the Youth Center because with our sponsorship support, we were able to offer free event for our current youth members and a limited number of spots for non-youth members. So please be sure to reach out to them, get your child signed up. There will be a small fee once those limited numbers are filled. But the night is going to be really fun for your kids. Again, it is from 6 p.m. to midnight. They will be going to the Month of the Military Child Ball, so be sure to send them with their best dressed. After that, they'll be taken back to the youth center, get changed, head over to prime time, have a great time out there, and then they will return back to the youth center, and you will need to pick up your child at midnight on the 25th. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our youth staff. That is 325-696-4797. We hope to see you there, and we hope your kids have a great time. We are back, and today we are joined by a special guest from the Youth Center. We have Miss Amy Darling, who is the Youth Program's Tween Coordinator, and she is here to tell us all about the upcoming summer camps. So first, tell us, what are these summer camps that are coming up soon?
So we have a variety of camps. We do some that are in-house, and then we also do some from Air Force. So Air Force, once a year, they'll ask us what we want to do. We'll turn around and we'll give them a list of things that we want to, like archery, soccer, flag football, and some of the non-traditional sports such as like lacrosse, and I can't remember another one, but they'll do traditional and non-traditional. And they'll come back and saying, hey, you got approved by these sports. We're going to do it on these dates. We're providing the instructors to you. We reserve them, we'll host it, and we open it to different age groups because they have certain age groups that they have to obey by.
Nice.
And then we just run them. So I want to say the camps this year for Air Force camps is archery, which I'm super excited about. And then we have cheerleading because that's been super popular lately. I don't know if you've been seeing the girls.
I mean, I was a cheerleader for 17 years, so cheerleading is very close to my heart. So I would be most excited about that.
That was a base.
For sure.
So yes, we have that, and we also have the soccer that is going on. We have basketball and dance. Dance is something that we haven't done before. From Air Force camp, so we're super excited. And we were hoping to get cooking, but I'm excited that we're doing the dance instead of cooking. It gives it something else for the people to choose from. We're trying to offer different varieties than what we have before.
Is it a specific type of dance, or we don't know that yet?
We don't know that yet. So they're waiting on a couple of instructors, but we're hoping for either hip hop, ballet, or jazz, because we do have some youth at our facility. They like to get together in a group and they create their own dances. So hopefully this will be inspiration for them.
Cool, that's awesome. Yeah. And what age ranges are eligible to come to these camps?
Most of them are 9 to 18 years of age, but there are a few where the instructors will come down and say that they can open them from ages 7 and up. So it all depends. And if they do that, then we'll usually take the 7 to 12-year-olds. They'll have their own camp time frame, and then we'll have the 13 and older, and they'll have theirs. So that way they're not mingling. And then we have the basics, and sometimes they do a little more advanced stuff.
Cool. Yeah. And how much does a camp cost?
So our camps this year, we've been fortunate, they're going to cost $20 or less.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
Usually
That's
they're
awesome.
about $50.
Yeah.
But because we've been very fortunate and we have sponsorships, and then with some of the stuff that's going on, we're able to cut the cost down.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
And then how does a parent sign their kid up?
Great question. So we get that all the time. We get a lot of phone calls. If they call 325-696-4797, that's our facility. And we'll ask them, how old their children are, and then we'll tell them whatever camp they want to participate in and if it's open. But they have to go onto our new system called CYPBMS.
Okay.
It sounds really strange, but it's actually where we do most of our communication and where they sign up. So we'll get a simple email from them that is not their work email, something that they check all the time. We'll send an invite to them, and then they'll create all their stuff. It takes about, I want to say 24 to 72 hours for them to be verified. And if they're at another base, we got to contact that base to release their information to us. But once they get that link, once they're verified, they put everything in there, and that's where they register. And if they have any difficulty, they can always call because we're always there to help them out.
So when they go on the website, will they just be listed like these are the classes available for them to register for?
Absolutely. So they'll go under camps and instructionals, and they'll click on that. And if it's grayed out, it means that they're full. But if it's like a yellow color or a peach color, it means that it's open. And it will specify what age groups and which camps it is. So make sure you pay attention because it will tell you what age groups it is.
Nice. And does a child need to be a part of the youth center to be able to register on CYPBMS or for these classes?
No, actually, we get that quite a bit. We do have a homeschool program, and we do have a lot of what we call non-members. They don't attend the facility on a daily basis, and they must have their shot records updated to include the flu shot because that's very important for them. And if not, then they can get a waiver, so they would contact our facility, and we would put them
Help them through that process.
Exactly.
Cool.
So
you guys are all inclusive with the support, getting them registered on CYPBMS, verified through the system. If they have any questions or difficulties finding the classes in the website, they can reach out to you
absolutely.
at 696-4797.
Yes.
And then I have one last question. When is the deadline to register for these classes?
They're generally a week prior, so make sure that you pay attention to your CYPBMS account because we put all of our information out there too. And if you want to take a screenshot of the deadline, you're more than welcome to, or you can follow us on our Facebook page at Dyess Child and Youth Programs, and we put all that stuff up there as well. But the deadlines are a week prior, but definitely as soon as you see that camp or the instructional class or field trip or anything that you want, sign up immediately because they fill up super quick, and we don't charge that card that's on file. We won't do it until the day of the event.
Okay.
So
yeah, I think so. We have the deadline is the week before the event. These classes are happening in the summer. Is there a month that these is summer? I don't have kids, so you're kind of
you
having
have fur babies. They count.
Yes,
they count.
yes. So you're kind of gonna May, June, July time frame.
So we have 3 in June and 2 in July for the Air Force camps, and some of our instructionals will be June, July, and August. We're trying to make sure we're not colliding with the Air Force camps because obviously we want those. So each camp that we run, we make sure that they're running one at a time. So.
Cool. And I think our visual information specialist here in the marketing office is working on getting a creative made for that. So please, if you're not following us on our Dyess Force Support Squadron Facebook page or the Dyess Child and Youth Programs Facebook page, soon we will be getting more information out about that. So be sure to follow us. And then since you're here, we do a Take Tuesday question of the week. So I guess for this week, which camp are you looking forward to?
So I don't know if you know this. I'm excited about the archery camp because I was trained a couple years ago to be an archery instructor from Katuna Long. She trained Katniss, or Jennifer Lawrence, who is Katniss, from the Hunger Games.
How do I not know this about you? So, this is crazy.
I'm a unicorn.
Breaking news, people.
So she was trying to teach me how to shoot, and coming to find out I'm left-handed, which it was crazy. And she was asking me to fix my posture, and she kept like trying to fix me and wanted me to suck in, and I was like, I can't. And she was like, do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. And she's like, why can't you suck in? Just suck it in. And when she went to push, I told her that I was pregnant because hardly anybody knew that I was pregnant at the time. So, yep, she told me I was one of the only people she taught pregnant. So
That's
that
such
was
a fun story, and what a cool thing to
It is.
share and have experience with the Katniss Everdeen, I guess, from Hunger Games.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Hunger Games is a movie. I know we have a young audience and older audience. So, well, thank you so much for joining us here on this week's Take Tuesday podcast. All of the information. I think mine. I would look forward to cheerleading if I was eligible to sign up for. Well, I don't meet the age group, so.
You can come spectate and share your experience and stuff.
The cutoff is way, way, way before my time. But anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Yeah. It was such a pleasure to learning some fun facts about you. And then to hear all of the great programs that the Youth Center is bringing to the Dyess community this summer. So let us know in the comments, are you looking forward to archery, cheer, dance, soccer, or basketball? We'd love to hear what you are excited about.
Hope to see you soon.
Thank you again.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us on episode 5 of Take Tuesday. We truly hope you are enjoying this podcast and learning some things about your FSS. I do want to take a moment and thank all of our community sponsors who have supported all of the events that we talked about on this podcast. And then also remember, if you missed it on Monday, you can catch it on Take Tuesday.
Oh, ring, ring.
He's still got the lights wrong.
That's the point.